Okay, so this is part 3 of the evaluation. So the decisions made. So what's really important is that we don't get too hung up on the challenges and opportunities, because the sport and the markers are heartless people and they don't care. Okay? Instead, what they do care about is the actual way that you are a genius at solving the problems that you have, or possibly the way that you weren't so much of a genius. So when you're looking at this, you're being asked to reflect on questions or opportunities or problems or roadblocks that you experienced while you were undertaking your research. So you might have a think about some of the things that went down that changed the direction of your research, maybe some refinements that had to occur. It might be that you are thinking about the networks that you had, the books that you found, maybe things that you stumbled across that you didn't realize. There's a whole range of different things that you might talk about. These are important, but not the focus. Okay, they should take up approximately 5 words of your sentence. What we actually want to know about is how you were able to actually use these things to your advantage, capitalizing on the opportunities, overcoming the issues. So it's not about the fact that your USB died, or the internet server is annoying, or you didn't manage your time very well. Those are very generic, basic statements. What we want instead is how you've actually gone ahead with your research despite these things or because of these things. So it might be something along the lines of, it was a great opportunity when I realized my mom actually had a contact in this area, so I capitalized on this really effectively because I asked her for the contact details, and then I networked with this person who then allowed me to discover a whole bunch of new information that I wouldn't have found otherwise. So it's really important that you are thinking about how these things change the shape of your research and evaluating your response to them, as opposed to actually just writing about how annoying they were. So we want to make sure that your focus is not on the problem. We want to make sure that you talk about how you responded, okay? And this is okay when you say that you didn't do the right thing, that you did waste time, or that you responded ineffectively. You don't have to be perfect. That's the beauty of this assignment, that you can talk about how bad your outcome was, how bad your decision-making process were, how bad your research processes were. That doesn't have to be perfect, but what you can do is give us a really clear understanding of why it was not the best thing. So in the example I've got up there, this person didn't manage their time effectively. They realized they should have done something better, and then they've evaluated that in times of challenge it's best to do something else. So they did the wrong thing, but they can still identify the problem and what should have been the solution, and the fact that their solution was poor. So here's a great example. When this person was dealing with the challenge of a new narrow field with few experts, at the bottom of the second paragraph, they explained that they were unable to contact a local expert, and they should have tried emailing or phoning someone else. And then, another problem they faced, yada yada. Where this could be stronger, see how it says, it might have been useful for me to do this. It would have been relevant to do this. That's the language we want a lot more of. We want the ratios to be, very, very minor recount of the problem, very, very deep evaluation of the response and the impact that your response had on the development of your research. So don't forget to talk about how many opportunities you have. You guys have so many opportunities that are able to shape your research. So you might talk about people publications that you came across, the fact that somebody just put this in the media, the fact that you discovered something really cool, maybe your interviewee was a genius, whatever it is, that's an opportunity, okay? So make sure you talk about the good things as well as the bad.